Tension as gunmen set ablaze another Imo State Commissioner's house. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. The attack reportedly happened on Thursday night. Some gunmen have raised the family house of the Imo State Commissioner for Labor, Employment and Productivity, Ford Ozomba, in Umuhu Okabia or Suluku government area of the state. The attack reportedly happened on Thursday night. This is coming barely 1 month after gunmen in their numbers raised the country home of the President General of Anhanese Ndibo, George Obiozo, in the state. The houses at the compound were allegedly burnt down by the gunmen without any resistance. Reacting to the incident on Friday morning, the commissioner said there were no casualties because none of his relatives was in the house as of the time of the attack. He said, We are all in Owerri, only to learn this morning that my family house had been burnt down. I was told that the attackers wreaked the havoc in the cover of darkness. They tripped a triple bomb into the compound. In June 2021, Hulums also raided the country home of Imo Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Chief Declan Emelomba, in the Oru East local government area of the state. Let me repeat this over and over and over and over again. No matter your frustration, house did not get you agitated. Buildings are not the ones that make you get agitated. Properties you're destroying are not responsible for your anger. They're not the ones frustrating you. They're not the ones making you feel whatever you're feeling too. It is very, very wrong. Extremely wrong. Okay, now what I'm saying is, these things you're burning down, they're not the things responsible for your frustration. They're not responsible for your anger. These things are not living things, for crying out loud. And the thing is, this is an individual property. If it was government property, you say, oh, the government will use your money, the money that was supposed to be used for something else in rebuilding. But this is an individual house, and sincerely, this is very, very condemnable. Okay. The same people who are going about boarding people's property responsible for this deadly act. When we were raising alarm about the activities of the Bago militia, sponsored by the federal government and state government, many thought it was a propaganda. But today, the Bago criminally have outgrown the elite. Many of such incidents will occur involving these big guys. Now let me repeat it. At the end of the day, this is not right. If you're feeling angered, you're feeling frustrated, the thing is, nobody knows who exactly are behind this. I'll be asking myself, for over how many months? It is close to a year when we have been hearing of unknown gunmen, we've been hearing of masked gunmen, and yet these people have not been caught. It's pointing to one direction. It's pointing to one direction. And people like me have been coming out to say that this particular thing is politically motivated. Even me, I'm saying, you know what, if after the presidential election, a state election come next year, this thing stops, they will all know that it is politically motivated. But me, I am saying there are traces of it being politically motivated. Yes, the Southeast, so far as I'm concerned, everyone knows that this is the turn of a southeastern region to produce presidency. And they know that since everyone knows, everyone supports. A lot of people, those from the southwest, those from the, a lot of people, apart from some group of people, though, they're coming out to say it is their turn. And now, in order for it not to happen, what do? They need to make the region tense so that it is not going to happen. So that they can easily say, you want to give this to people who, their house, they have not been able to take care of their house. So, the commissioner's houses, and we are not among those that are being burnt by army and police. That means they planned it together. Sincerely, it is becoming very, very scary. It is becoming very scary. The same people who burnt Barrister Joe House are the ones responsible for this act. Did you see their face? Did you actually see their face? Because to me, I think there is no need for all this type of violence. this man is your people, or if you feel this man, I don't. There's nothing how am I going to put it now? There's nothing you will say to me that'll make me say, oh, this man deserves this. There is nothing good in destroying or destruction of properties. There is nothing good in it at all. There is nothing good in it at all. They should find a way of settling this issue. And the thing is, at the end of the day, okay, you're burning your person's own property. At the end of the day, so what do you do? What exactly do you do? If you finish bombing people's houses, then when you now turn back to your state, what exactly do you gain from this? Okay, they are going to regret all this rubbish one day. Why is this thing not happening in Abia State? In Demo, it's obvious we don't have sense again. Very good questions. Very good question, but are we going to say it is not happening in Abia State? There are some incidents that happen in Abia State, though not the bombing of these things. Now I'm asking myself, they should actually take it very easy. He's the next when we are begging our politicians to do the needful. They were enjoying their location now. No hiding place for them. There is nobody that should be, no matter how frustrated you are, like I will always say, nobody, I repeat, nobody deserves this. Nobody deserves this. The governor of Imo State and Kaduna should tender the resignation letters with apology, because the regions are hot, right? As for the one of Imo State, he has not even come out. Over Friday is coming out and saying, do you know what? Deal with these people like this, deal with these people like that. But at the end of the day, we don't even know which of them is actually which of them is actually the one responsible for these attacks. We don't know if the governor of Imo State is responsible, just like IPOB will come out and say he's responsible. And we don't know if the governor of Kaduna State will also come out to make such statement again. Okay. If I am going to be honest, you all, okay. If Nigeria does not come to an end, it will bring our lives to an end. The thing is, and if you continue to burn your property down and keep the destruction very well in your region, very soon you will know that everything you have been doing is against your own very self. Since the attack in Kaduna and ND, Abuja and Bandit, did Nigerian soldiers attack any village in those areas? The answer is no. Was any bandit arrested? Was there mass arrest? Was there a random shooting with death of passerby? Was there nothing that paid to go in search of bandits? Did there nothing government accused Buhari of summoning the attacks? Was soldiers deployed to Kaduna to railway station? Was there increase of roadblocks? Compare and contrast what is happening in all eastern region. Your guess is as good as mine. Well, I just hope that this does not continue. This certainly is getting out of hand, and something should be done about it. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.